Okay, I'd like to bring up our last performer this evening. He is a writer, he is a public speaking coach, and he is a connoisseur of fine hummus. Please welcome Steve O'Neill.
That was nice. It's too high. How is everyone this evening? Can we give it up for all the other comics real quick? So I'm not divorced. I don't have kids. But I got a quick question for you guys. Who at sometimes wishes they were a kid again? By a round of applause, I can't see you. You know what I'm talking about? Those carefree days of summer break and playing with your friends. You know what I miss most is making sound effects. Guys, you know what I'm talking about? Going on these crazy adventures with your buddies, shooting guns, throwing grenades, sword fights. Ladies, it may be hard for you to relate. Maybe you made like vacuuming noises. Maybe like ironing sound effects. These callers are tricky. Can't believe I'm still dressing you. You look handsome. Have a good day at work.
Oh, jeez.
Bear with me. Growing up, I created a unique folder on my parents' computer. I called it my special folder. It held all my porn. Yeah, it was great. And the reason is because I grew up in a strict, relatively strict Catholic household, and I couldn't hide shit from my parents. Like, I couldn't do it. It was impossible. And the reason being is because my mom loved to clean. She was a phenomenal cleaner. She treated it almost like an Olympic sport. Like, let me give you an example. We have an unfinished basement at my parents' house, and it's all concrete. Part of my chores, every 2 weeks, I had to go down and mop it. I had to mop the concrete. That's how crazy it was. She was very meticulous, so she would come into my room every 2 weeks. I didn't ask her to clean my room. She would just do it. She would come in, the bed is moved, the dresser drawers are pulled out, everything on my desk, all the shit's moved off, and it's dusted. I come home and it's immaculate. Nothing's ever in the same spot that it ever was before. It was just crazy. And so this folder, it wasn't just a place of naked women, to hold pictures of naked women. And this is back in the days of dial-up internet, where it's like, it was a symbol to me. It was a symbol against the parental oppression of my teenage years. It was my special folder. It was weird because I actually went through like the naming process as if I was like naming a child or something. I was like, confidential, it's too obvious. Secret just screams open. Wait, I got it, special. We'll call it special. I was a special kid, so the name seemed very fitting. Short bus special. Here's the funny thing about this whole story. Is I'm 28 years old and I live on my own now, and I still have a special folder on my computer. So I learned something about myself recently that I was unaware of, and I'm the poor friend who farts. Apparently, yeah, you're probably regretting sitting in the front row now, aren't you? Text your friend that. It'll be good. She's like, I went to this comedy show and this comedian like totally farted. It was gross. But it's weird because I've tried so hard. You try so hard to like look a certain way in people's eyes. Like I thought, I'm not the smart one. I got good grades. I went to college. I'm not the funny one. I do improv and stand up. No, I'm the one who's poor and farts. And I started looking at my life and I was like, no, that can't be true. It can't be. And I was like, well, okay. For starters, my shoes have Velcro on them. Yep, too poor for laces. Fortunately, that sucks. But I love these. I look like a geriatric patient. Everyone always says, my grandpa has those shoes. I was like, my grandpa has great taste. This is a true fact. My flatulence actually got so embarrassing. I safety pin dryer sheets to my boxers. Swear to God, this is not easy for me to say. In an attempt to filter it, doesn't work. Myth busted. Write that one down. And here's the worst part is that, hold on, let me speak into the mic. The worst part, stronger than I thought, is that I never know when to throw away clothes. That's the worst part. What? You didn't see me pulling boxers out on stage, did you? I don't know if you guys can see this. You can text that to your friend. Don't worry, I'm not going to throw them on you. I'm going to show you. For those of you who can't see this, these are still in my normal rotation. It's like a third leg hole. These have ceased to be boxer briefs and are now like a boxer skirt of sorts. So, oh, I'm just kidding! That would have sucked. Good thing I'm the last comic up here. I'm sorry, guys. Don't sit there. Silly. But it's weird the things we do to. We think we can kind of control how people think of us or view us, and we realize that we have no control, especially when it comes to our appearance. It's really funny all the weird shit that we do to make ourselves look good. The smoke and mirrors. Elena, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. There's this product out there. What's it? I forget what it's called, but it's tape for your fat. I don't know if you guys have seen this. If anybody's wearing it, I apologize. But deal with it. It's this tape that you can like wrap around your arms, and it makes it like it stretches it to make you look like you don't have fat, and you can put it on various parts. Here's what I imagine happening. I meet a girl at a bar, looks attractive, we go home and the clothes start coming off and then she untapes her arms and they felt like she just unreeled the blinds and she doesn't want anyone to see what's going on. Or like she's hoisting up a sail on a boat. I feel like I'm about to have sex with a flying squirrel. It's deceptive. And the deception behind the scenario, it reminds me of, did you guys ever get those presents growing up from your parents when they wanted to be assholes, where they put your gift in a box, a reused box that wasn't the actual gift? I remember one Christmas, I was unwrapping a present and I saw the Lego emblem. I got super excited and I rip it open and it's a 6-pack of socks. You know what I mean? That's what I felt like would happen. I feel like I just got cheated out of this whole situation. It's crazy. Anyway, I know that kind of came off as I was hating on women earlier, talking about ironing noises and stuff like that. I wasn't. Actually, it's just because I really do. I love women. I think you guys are the most beautiful and amazing creatures on this planet. Swear to God. Yep, you can go ahead and clap and woohoo! And for one main reason, you guys can give birth. Yeah! That's incredible. It really is. And it's amazing because for 9 months, you carry around this creature inside of you and it just wreaks havoc all over your body. Like your hormones are a mess. You eat crazy amounts of food. And it just makes me sad because I feel like I know a lot of women out there who just like feel like they have to change their appearance to like fit in and be accepted by society. I'm here to say, nay, you don't have to. I want to offer you one piece of advice. So when you're carrying this baby around and it's about to come out of this tiny hole that can stretch for days, and I'm still flabbergasted by how that all works. And it's like, oh, it is like a sauna in here. Doc, give me a hand. Hold on, this cord, it's stuck on my foot. Hold on. Here, can you cut this? Cut this? Thank you. Hold on, I forgot my baggage. Do you need this? This placenta? Am I gonna need that out there? Nope, okay, I'm gonna bring it anyway. And you just witnessed the miracle of life. Pregnancy is such an interesting thing to me. So here's a fun fact I'm going to share with you. I have a friend who used to be an EMT, and he told me that doctors actually have to apply pressure back on the baby's head at times because there's a chance he may come shooting out. Like a t-shirt gun, but no t-shirts, babies. So I have to share this with you because it's amazing. There's this video floating around the interweb out there on YouTube and such of this woman in Turkey, and she's just kind of walking down the street, and a baby plops out of her, and she just keeps walking. And I'm like, wow, that is ridiculous. So I'm thinking to myself, like, what would I say to her if I was walking behind her? And I saw this atrocity. First thing that came to mind was stop littering. And then I was like, that's too harsh. I was like, it's not like I'm just returning a wallet or a cell phone. Like, this is a human being, a child. So I would pick it up. I would gently caress. I would chase. Excuse me, miss, yes. I've been picking on you all night. It also appears that your uterus has a hole in it, and you dropped your baby back there. I just want to let you know. So, and I almost tripped on the cord. So you may want to take care of that. So, thank you. Have a good evening. So, back to the baby climbing out of you. So after you're in labor, too, for just hours and hours, and going through just immense amount of pain that I can't even comprehend. I've heard stories of it. And at the end of it, you have this new baby, this whole new human life is now in your hands. And that's remarkable. That is truly remarkable. And only women can do that. They're the only ones that can do that. So my one piece of advice to you is stop reading those stupid beauty magazines. They're dumb and retarded and they don't know what makes women really beautiful. And there are not 101 ways to please your man. There just aren't. Come talk to me after the show and I will give you 3. That's all you need. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for letting me give birth to myself on stage. And another round of applause for Kristina Hall. She is amazing.